What's going on, guys? Matty Daddy Mining. Hope everyone is having a wonderful night. I know I'm a little bit late to the party on this one, but I figured I would put a video up on how to set up and mine Dynex. So, first thing I'm going to do is I am going to get into my VM for my core wallets. And again, if you guys are interested in virtualizing your core wallets to a VM using Proxmox, I have two videos on that, a part 1 and a part 2. I will leave those in the description below if you are interested. Okay, so first thing I want to do is bring up my VM. Okay, we are in. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to download a wallet. So for Dynex, and actually I just found out about this webpage. So Yeti, a YouTuber who's very active and well known in the mining community, gave us this website, yeti.uk. I'll leave a link to this description in the I will leave a link to this website in the description below as well. What this webpage is, Yeti has taken it Yeti has taken it upon himself to check out wallets for us. I mean, no more second guessing, is this wallet good? Is this wallet good? Is it a scam? He puts it through the trials and he lets you know if it failed or if it passed, if, one has issues, what have you. So, let's just do Casper right here just for, grins and giggles. So what he does here is he actually puts it through VirusTotal. If you've never used VirusTotal, that is a fantastic tool. You can scan websites, you can scan, emails, you can scan a whole bunch of stuff, and you can check and see, if whatever your content, if it's clean, if it's good to use. He also does some Wireshark tests, some port tests, and yeah. So let me go back. Let's find our Dynex wallet. There we go. Passed. We're good to go. Okay, and right there, right here at the GitHub, there's a link. Click on that. We will want to click on Windows Zip. If you were on Linux, you would click Ubuntu, obviously. Okay, so let's open that. Let's unzip this. And I'm going to create a Dynex folder on the desktop. Seriously, for Christmas, I'm asking for a boom stand for my mic. I'm tired of typing one-handed. If anybody wants to gift me a boom stand for a microphone, go for it. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. They're like, I don't know, probably 10, 12, 15, 20 bucks, something like that on Amazon, and I'm just... The only time I ever think about getting a boom stand is when I'm using my stupid mic, so yeah. So, but anyways, yeah, once you download that, you run the exe, and then here we are with the wallet, and then right now it just has to fully sync up, and then we can go from there. So I'll see you guys once this is fully synced. Actually, while we're waiting for it to sync, how about we get our wallet and everything set up in Hive OS. Okay, Hive OS. Man, it's been a minute. Okay, so the first thing we are going to want to do is we are going to want to create a wallet. Add wallet. Type of coin. Dynex. So now, while our wallet is still syncing, we can still grab our wallet. So let's go to receive. Copy that. Because I could have just copied it right there. Paste. Perfect. Name your wallet. I'm going to call it Dynex because what else would you call it? Okay, perfect. Okay, well, I'll be back with you once this is done syncing. Alrighty, so it looks like we are all the way synced. Perfect. We had our wallet set up already in Hive OS. So I fired up my 1660 Super Rig, And what we need to do next before we do our flight sheet or anything else, we need to update this rig. See, we're on 0.6-2022, 234.21, so we're a little behind. Yeah, we're behind by a lot. So first thing we want to do is we want to stop mining. And we can do this a couple of different ways. We can update here to the latest, force upgrade, force reboot, or we can actually do it from the command line. So we can do hive dash replace dash dash list. And that'll pull it from the download Hive OS farm history directory. So then you can just pick and choose whatever number you want right here to install. So 235.12. Huh. That's weird. So it seems like the version they have down here is more recent than the one up here. 235.12. 237.31. 237.31. Okay, so that's odd. Well, let's just do it this way, so just to make sure that we're grabbing the latest and greatest. So force upgrade, force reboot after complete, upgrade. I'll be back with you guys when this is done. Okay, we are back with a quick refresh of the page. We are now on 2030. I'm sorry, not 2030. 237.31. So then next, let's see here. Nvidia, we have, oops, sorry, I can't even see that. 470.63.1. I recently updated these drivers. Okay, yeah, so we might want to update Nvidia drivers as well while we're here. Oops. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? What do I want to do? So let's stop mining again. And actually, I think I'm just going to unset this flight sheet while we're at it. We'll kind of do the same thing that we did for the list for updating Hive OS. So like how we did Hive dash replace dash dash list, we'll do the same thing for the Nvidia driver. Okay, let's see. We're currently on this one, so we want to go to 525. 525, 125.06. Okay, driver installation successful. All right, so the first thing we want to do is choose our coin, Dynex. Choose the wallet we created. Select pool, which is going to be NeuroPool. And I'm in the Midwest, so I'm going to choose Chicago. You guys do you. And for the miner, we're going to check SRB Miner Multi. Then you want to give it a name. Create flight sheet. Okay, let's try this flight sheet and see what happens. Driver's up to date. This is up to its newest version. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's installing SRB Miner. This is what I see every damn time. Okay, finally getting accepted shares. So I had to go use 1.0 Miner. And that kind of sucks because this is Nvidia only, and most of my rigs are actually I got about a half and half mix of AMD and Nvidia. But finally we're getting accepted shares. So the other miner, I don't remember what the hell it was. Oh yeah, SRB. I couldn't get anywhere with this. Damn thing would just crash constantly. Didn't matter what version I was on. Didn't matter which driver I was on. So finally, I'm just 1.0 is just what it's going to have to be. Okay, so now, yeah, I got to do something about this. These are going to overheat, and it's gonna go. So I'm gonna put in these settings real quick, and I'll be right back with you, and I'll show you what settings I'm using as soon as we're done. Okay, so I just used hashrate.no to set up my settings. So core clock lock 1470, power limit, I'm not even going to set that. Okay, so the good thing about having the same card in each slot, you can just set it once and there you go. Temps are starting to come down a little bit, 76, 72, 74. Okay, those are down, so we're just waiting for this one to come down a little bit. All my fan temps are at 100%. Man, this is a power intense coin right here. A lot of heat. Might have to put like a little box fan in front of the rig and make sure that it's cooling adequately. Okay, seems like we've stabilized here in the temperature department. We're sitting at about 560 watts. All right, looks like we are stable at about 1.8 kilohash. We've got a total of 14.74 kilohash going. Also, we are showing up in the mining pool. There we go. So that's pretty good right there. The last thing I want to check is, let's see how much coin we will earn a day. I say 14.74. Okay. Let's scroll all the way down here. So I'll be making 1.53 Dynex a day and a whopping 18 cents. But, you know, for right now, you know, it's not all about the bottom number today, right now. It's about holding that coin and hoping that it goes up and then cashing it out then. I mean, there's been a lot of buzz on Dynex, and I am super late to the party. There were, you know, just a lot of bad things circling it for a while there in the beginning, and I was just like, you know, I don't know if I want to get on this and risk losing whatever I put into it. So, yeah, I am super late to the party on this. But, you know, hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully it does well, and everybody makes a little bit of money off it. If anybody watching this knows what is going on with the SRB miner and why that was failing, I'm gonna look into it later. You know, this video is getting pretty long at this point. Yeah, if anybody has suggestions for that one, you know, like I've always said on this channel, you know, I'm just sharing my journey with you guys. I am not an expert on any of this stuff. I'm kind of just learning it as I go and hoping my journey helps other people out in the process. So I am definitely not below taking help from anybody. So if anybody knows why SRB is not working, why it was failing at that point, please, you know, leave me a message down in the comments. Back again for just a hot second. So I just figured I'd let you know that I tried SRB miner again, except I tried it with my AMD cards, and all I did was I did the same thing. I did, you know, Dynex, my Dynex wallet to Neural Pool, and then I just left all the all the config and miner things alone. And I set the flight sheet to my AMD rig, and she took off. I mean, no issues, no nothing. I didn't have to update the OS. Oops, sorry, I always do that. I didn't have to update the OS. I didn't update drivers. I didn't touch anything. So yeah, again, if somebody out there knows why SRB Miner will not work for Nvidia cards, I tried both of my Nvidia rigs. I have eight 1660 Supers on one rig, and I have, I think, what is it? It's like 6 3060 Ti's, one 3060, and a 3080 on my other Nvidia rig, and I've tried both, and I cannot get it to work. I tried the existing Hive OS, the existing Nvidia drivers. I tried updating both on both rigs, and I got absolutely nowhere. So if anybody knows what is wrong with that, please give me a comment below. All right, but I think that'll about do it for the day. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. It is Sunday night. Back to the grind tomorrow. Yippee. See you guys.